moment. Natalya is the Divas Champion. Congratulations.
Now, Natalya's Divas title win represented a new generation of Divas stepping up to the plate. And while things did not change overnight, progress was being made to represent different types of women in the spotlight of professional wrestling. And nothing embodied this progress more than the historic match that took place by the end of the year, as the new Divas Champion Natalya teamed up with her best friend Beth Phoenix to take on Cool in a tables match, where the only way to win was to put your opponent through a table. Now, this was an environment that was off limits to divas of the past, so this opportunity was a way to showcase that women wrestlers were not delicate butterflies. They were athletes who were here to steal the show. But that's not to say that the WWE's attitudes toward the divas didn't bleed through during this match. For instance, one of the tables that the divas had to work with in this match was, of course, bright pink, pushing women wrestlers into the stereotypical feminine role and not treating these hardcore match types seriously. But Natalya, Beth, and Cool were not going to let this decision take away from the match, pulling out all the stops to wow audiences. From a double sharpshooter, a nasty bump by Beth, and a picture-perfect finale with Natalya diving through the air and crashing into Cool through a table, these women proved that they were here to fight.
This is perilous, this is hazardous, this is not good. That's just a matter of time. Natalya! And again, ladies and gentlemen, the table has they've got to go through the table. It's the official's discretion that the table did not break. The match continues. And look at Natalya. Natalya! Natalya and Beth!
Here are your winners, the Glamazon Beth Phoenix, and the WWE Divas Champion, Natalya!
What a magical moment for the Divas in 2010. But the intense finale you just heard was not exactly planned, as the original idea was for Natalya to just push Cool through the table. But as you're about to hear with this clip, Michelle McCool describes how that did not go as expected, showcasing how some of the most important moments in wrestling history can happen by accident.
Earlier in the day, they're like, you know, do we need to make sure everything's okay? It's two of them. Surely they weigh enough to break the table, you know? So we get up there at the end of our match, and we're like, yeah, we're going to go through the table, of course. We go hit the table, and ooh, it doesn't break. Yeah, we're like, oh, yeah, that hurts. So now he's on there, we're like, crawl up again, just jump, you know? So it ended up better than it could be, because the fans were just so into it. But I'm like, oh my gosh. Eat a hamburger.
You can't touch. You keep dreaming on the stars above.
Now we're going to fast forward a bit to the summer of 2011, where another history-making and magical moment took place involving